On Monday, Matt Rule said today's game against TCU was their last opportunity to play a top 25 team. And also this game was going to dictate how the offseason was going to go. I'll tell you what, Baylor left everything on the field. That's what you wanted from this team. Bears looking to shock the world and upset a TCU team, looking to parachute into the Big 12 title game. Opening drive, Kenny Hill drops back the pass, can't find anybody. Check out that Baylor defense. Lenoy Jones Jr. making the sack in the end zone to start with a 2-0 lead. Ensuing Baylor drive, Charlie Brewer stepped up in the pocket, throws over the middle to Blake Lynch. He is gone. 54 yards on the touchdown. It's 9-0 Baylor. Horned Frogs will start chipping away. Kyle Hicks takes the handoff, walks in from 4 yards out. 9-7. And I'll tell you what, that was the last time Baylor would see a lead. It was a tight game for the first 2.5 quarters, but TCU would end up pulling away. They win 45-22. Baylor finishes the year 1-11. Curtis Quillen was at this game and has more from Fort Worth.
With today's loss here in Fort Worth, the Baylor Bears finished their first season under Coach Matt Rule at 1-11. It's their worst season in the 21st century. And while Coach Rule says they've made tremendous strides in growth during the season, there's still some times on the field you can see the Bears' youth. One of those happened at the end of the third quarter when Jermichael Hasty ran it toward the BU sideline. When he got tackled, melee ensued after some shoving turned into a bench-clearing altercation. The entire TCU sideline emptied onto the field, and a majority of the Baylor bench made its way down toward the melee. After the game, Rule said it's a dark spot, but he doesn't want it to overshadow the growth this incredibly young roster has made in 2017.
I told a couple people I could see that were involved, and if it happens again, you're going in the locker room. And I just kept telling them all football, and I got them up before the fourth quarter, and I said, play football. You know, play football. Like, why, you know, doesn't matter what someone says to us, doesn't matter what we just play football. You know, let's go out there and be respectful and be prideful and represent our university the right way. And we don't need to get involved in all that mess. And so, you know, as I said, we got a bunch of good kids. Sometimes we make mistakes, and we're trying to correct it as best we can.
After the altercation, both benches were issued dead ball unsportsmanlike conduct fouls, which would have meant ejections for any player who received another in the game. Luckily, that wasn't necessary. Now Rule says it's time for players to rest and spend time with their families as 2017 has come to a close. Beginning Monday, Baylor will start getting ready for its 2018 chapter. With the Bears in Fort Worth, Curtis Quillen, Channel 6 Sports.
All right, thank you, Curtis.